Hello, my dear family members. If you are preparing for Cognizant Cluster 1 and Cluster 2 or Cluster 3, it doesn't matter. This video is going to be very much helpful for you because here we are going to discuss about Java, cloud computing, and Python real MCQ questions. Okay, and let me discuss about more things like about the cutoff, about the pattern, and about the changes they have made in these days. And if you have any queries, then we'll resolve those queries in this video as well. So if you have any queries, then please post those. I'll try to assist you there. Okay. And just before that, if any okay, can you just comment down that if you are able to hear or not? Please confirm. Anyone, please confirm that if you are able to hear or not. Okay, please help me to confirm that am I able to audible or not? Okay, I got confirmation. So let me start from the very beginning. That is, I hope the screen is also visible. Now, let me discuss about the very first thing about Java MCQs, right? As all of you know, guys, Mercer Metal is conducting the exam, and this is the real questions they have asked on 23rd of September. You can see, if you are from cluster 2, then please wait few minutes. I'll discuss about Python and cloud computing MCQ questions as well. Okay, just before that, guys, please do subscribe this channel and watch the playlist regarding any company that you want. Okay. Okay, so the question is, you have a string code is equal to this and want to convert it to uppercase for uniformity. Which method would you use? Actually, the options and more questions are available. Due to copyright issue, we have not shown those and will not show all the questions in the image, but we'll show the questions one by one in these slides. Okay, so just wait. So the question is this: you have a string code ABC123 XYZ and want to convert it to uppercase for uniformity. Which method should you use? Code dot to uppercase, code dot to upper, string dot to uppercase, code string dot uppercase. What should you use? Guys, please give the answer in the comment sections. I'll cross verify. Uh, Shumit, if you have any doubt, then please comment down. I'll give the answers few minutes later. Okay. Okay. Please give the answer, guys. If you are preparing for Cognizant Cluster One, then Java is very important. So please give the, and this is the real questions. Okay. So if you are giving the answers, then you are giving the answers in your exam as well. Just assume that. Okay. So let's cross verify. The correct answer will be okay. The to uppercase, it is actually a static method and it does not require any argument. Okay, you can see to uppercase, this is the proper name of the method, inbuilt method of string to convert one string to uppercase, but it does not take any argument but it's taking, so it's eliminated. It is not a proper name of the to uppercase method, so it is also eliminated. It's also eliminated, but it is satisfying our conditions, our requirements, that is to uppercase, and it is not taking any arguments. So this is the correct options among these. Okay. Okay, I hope you understood. Let me go to the next questions, which was asked from Java. What will happen if you write break outer inside a nested loops? What will happen, guys? If you have any queries regarding Cognizant or any on campus or off campus drive right now, then please comment down. I'll give answers. Okay. Okay, what will happen? Let's say there are two for loops. One is starting from I is equal to 0 to n, and second one starting from I is equal to 1 to n minus 1. Now, if you are writing something, executing some lines here and writing break outer, then what will happen, they're asking. Normally, when we are using only break keyword, what happens? Let's say if this break is triggered, then it will only eliminate the current for loop. It will only eliminate the current for loop. But if you are using break outer and this line is executed, then in that case, full, I mean both the for loop will be eliminated. I mean both will be broke. Okay, it breaks the both loops. This will be happened. Okay, now I'm giving one quick question for interview. That is, let's say if you are using continue outer, then what will happen instead of break outer? If I write continue outer instead of break outer, what will happen? Please give the answer in the comment section, guys. Okay, now let me go to the next question. Just let me check what's the comment. Okay, so the next question is this: which of the following is checked exceptions in Java? Among these, null pointer exceptions, IO exceptions, arithmetic exceptions, and array index out of bound exceptions. So at first, you have to know the types of exceptions available in Java. There are two types of exceptions, that is checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. And what is checked exception? That is which is need to be handled at compile time, and unchecked exceptions are those which should be handled at runtime. Okay, and example of checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions I'm just going to give. Just wait. If you know, then please give the answer before that. Okay, so compile time, I mean checked exceptions should be handled in two way. One is using the throws keyword, and using catch try catch method. Okay, let's say you are handling one method. Let's say file not found. Okay, file not found, or database related problems, network problems. Is these exceptions are happened, then you have to handle handle it before runtime. Okay, that means at compile time you have to handle those exceptions. So try catch, in catch block you can write the checked exceptions, or while writing the class you can write the checked exceptions name. Throw IO exceptions, throw dash dash exceptions, you can write this way. Okay, now the question is, what are the checked exceptions example and unchecked exceptions example? Those are, for unchecked exceptions, null pointer exceptions, arithmetic exceptions, and array index out of bound exceptions. These are runtime exceptions. So that means unchecked exceptions. Okay, and it should be handled at runtime. But IO exceptions is exceptions should be which should be handled at compile time. That means when you will get file not found error. Okay, and also SQL database exceptions are also exceptions for checked exceptions. Okay, so I hope you understood, guys. If you have any queries, then please let me know. Cluster 3 C serve questions. Yeah, I'm just going to give you some knowledge concept about that. Please wait. Okay. Okay. Actually, what's my suggestions for C Sharp? If you are watching this video, and let's say I have already uploaded videos regarding Java, regarding Python coding questions, so please refer those questions and convert those into C Sharp. Okay, this will be helpful for you. And for cluster 3, I have been already uploading the questions related to SQL and HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Please refer those as of now. Those are also helpful for you, I think. Okay, and guys, if you still need, if you have very less time to prepare, then please refer the prime materials, because it will take you to very less time to prepare. If you have all the technical questions here, and you will get instant access, you will get unlimited access, and it will keep updating. It's updated up to today, and these rupees is nothing in front of your 6.5 LPA job. Okay, all the interview experiences are also provided there. Feedbacks of students are provided at the below. You can see all the positive feedbacks are provided. You can go through this. I hope you will consider. Please visit topmate.is/techno_uf. This will be very much helpful for you. Okay. Tomorrow you have exam for cluster 1. Okay, so please watch the playlist of our Cognizant. There we have already uploaded the questions related to HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, and Java, right? So please watch those videos, and if you have clear concept about Java, then you can clear it easily. Okay. Okay, now let me discuss about these questions. Which implementation of map maintains insertion order? These are all real questions they have asked on 23rd of September. So if you are able to give the answers now, if you will be able to answer at your exam time as well. So please give the answer. Okay, now let me discuss about the map. Map is an interface, right? So whenever you will have key pairs value, you need map, right? So map interface, it cannot be implemented by interface, right? It should be implemented by classes. So map used hash map to implement hash map class to implement itself. Okay, and this hash map also I mean linked hash map is another class which extend from hash map. Okay, linked hash map. So this is also extended from hash map, and there is another interface called sorted map. Sorted map, which is an interface extending from map, and it has a class called tree map. Why I'm discussing this? You need these concept for answering this question. That is, which implementation of map maintains insertion order? Whenever you are using hash map, let's say you have written map hash map is equal to new hash map, and you are using put method to put some values, put 1 2 3 line by line. You if you are printing the values of hash map, then you will not get 1 2 3 in proper order. Now, how to get 1 2 3 in order? In order to get these in order, you have to use linked hash map, which will help you to return all those values in a insertion order. Okay, in a sorted order. So in that case, you have to use the linked hash map. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let me go to the next question. And next question is for cluster 2. So please pause the video and try to give the answer. If you are from cluster 1 and cluster 3, also please give the answer, because this is the same concept regarding the file handling. It will be almost same for you. So please give the answer. Which mode is used to open a file for both reading and writing without truncating? Option C for this option, or for okay, for this you are right. So who is this? Reckless. Okay, so you are right. Congratulations. So please give the answer for this as well. Which mode is used to open a file for both reading and writing without truncating? So for W flash, what happens here? For this, reading plus writing plus truncating, all this happens. Reading, writing, and truncating, all this happens in case of W plus. For A plus, you can read, write, and sorry guys for interruptions. So reading, writing, and truncating, all this happens for W plus, but for A plus, reading, writing happens at the end, and for RW, reading plus writing happen at the beginning. But for R plus, it happens. I mean, if you write something, it will be it's like, I mean, you will be able to read, you will be able to write without truncating in case of R plus. Okay, if you have basic knowledge about file handling, then you can answer this. So maybe D. Okay, so option R plus is the correct answer. Okay. Next question is from output based questions from cluster 2, but cluster 1, cluster 3, cluster 2, you have to wait. Why? Because the same conceptual questions will be asked. Instead of for I in range, they will give you their syntax, their corresponding syntax, right? So please pause the video and try to give the answer. So for I in range 3, if I is equal to 1, then continue, then print. Now, at first you have to know that for I in range 3, there is no range, initial range provided here. You have to know that I is equal to 0 is the default value. That's why at first this is not executed. So print I, that means print 0. Then in the next iteration, ith value is increased to 1, and it is now ith value is 1, and it is now true. It will continue, that means it is skipped, it will go to the next iterations. So now 1 is skipped, it will not be printed. In the next iteration, ith value is increased, so that will be 2, and it is not it is not executed. So that's why print 2 will be printed. I will be printed, that is 2. In the next iterations, it will be false. Why? Because the range is already exhausted. Why? Because 3 is excluded in Python. Okay, it is up to 0 to 2 actually, including 2, not 3. You have to understand that. So that's why total output will be 0 2. I hope you understood. So let me check your queries. Okay, so thank you for joining, guys. Please give the answer whenever I'm showing you one question. Okay, what will happen if try block has no exception and also has a finally block? Guys, please post your queries, I'll give the answer. What will happen if try block has no exception and also has a finally block? Who is telling option B? Reckless. Yeah, let me just cross verify. Let's say there is a try block, there is a catch block, and there is a finally block. You have to know this concept, that is regardless of any presence of exception or any non-presence of exception, this finally block will be executed. Okay, if there is an exceptions are there, then also finally block will be executed. If there is no exception, then also finally block will be executed. You have to know this. So the correct option will be finally always executes, option B. Yes, reckless, you are correct. So congratulations to you. Now let me go to the next question. That is this: which of these is mutable in Python? Guys, if you are from Python or Java, then please wait. Okay, this will be helpful for in the upcoming time as well, because in interview they also ask this type of questions. So which of these is mutable in Python? Mutable means which is not modifiable. Not modifiable in Python. What are the mutable functions, mutable uh, things are there? Let me just discuss. For tuple, let's say this is the value 1 2 3. You cannot uh, modify these values, you cannot insert any values in between. Okay, so this is immutable. So tuple is eliminated, frozen set is eliminated, string is also not mutable, but dictionary is mutable. Why? Because in dictionary, let's say in dictionary you can change the value. Let's say 1 is to Amar. Okay, you can change later for 1 is to UBK Anna. Okay, so that's why dictionary is a mutable functions in Python. I'm just giving you one quick question. Okay, let me check who gave the answer. Coding questions. Yeah, I'm giving you one sample. I mean, today's coding questions as well. Just wait. Saurio Khanarkar answered, that is option B is the correct. Let me check. Oh, actually option C is the correct. Okay. Yeah, Silsek is asking about the coding questions. Reckless is asking about, sir, can you tell me what to prepare for coding, like which topic I have exam tomorrow? Okay. What you can do is, guys, that is, if you are asking about coding questions, then please go through these topics. String array at first. Okay, and they're asking very lesser questions from dynamic programming, as I have observed, and there will be some questions related to DSA. Okay, I mean, let's say graph tree graph tree And if you have lesser knowledge about graph tree, then please focus on advanced string array questions. It will be also helpful. What they have asked today, let me just discuss that. Okay, what they have asked, that is, let's say this is a string. Uh, let's say subscribe. This is a string. Okay, you have to find how many repeated characters are there in subsequent manner. There are no such there are no such uh, repeated characters are there which are in subsequent manner. What I'm trying to say, that is, let's say UBBK Anna. How many substrings are present? Sorry, how many substrings are present which are in subsequent manner? Repeated in subsequent manner. That means, let's say BBNN. Okay, so there are total two counts of such pairs, such substring where the characters are repeated. Okay, and there are two more conditions. If so, output will be 2 here, output will be 2, but there are two conditions. If there are more than two characters present, there are more than two characters present, then ignore the rest. Ignore the rest. If there are total four, uh, let's say there are total four characters are present subsequently, you have to ignore after 2. Okay, that's the best thing you have to understand. So guys, please give the answer in the comment sections. I have discussed these coding questions. If you can answer, then please answer using Java or Python or C Sharp according to your cluster. That will be helpful for you. Now let me discuss about the Python cluster, that is cloud computing. Let's say, actually I have very much request from you guys that please give answers, give questions for cluster 2 MCQs, cloud computing, etc., etc. So that's why let me discuss about few things. They will ask you questions related to scenario based questions. What I'm trying to tell you, that is, let's say this is provided to you, and they will provide this only one figure, this figure, and this will not be written there. IAS, this will not be written. Only they will write, you are handling applications, data, runtime, middleware, and operating systems, and the administrator is handling virtualization, server, storage, networking. Then, which cloud model is this? Let's say they have asked you, you are managing applications and data, and the rest of the parts are being done by the administrator or cloud manager. Now, what is the cloud model is this? So the correct answer will be in that case pass, platform as a service. This is the one type of questions, this is the one type of questions they can ask. The second type of questions is, let's say they have given you the name of the platform, Gmail, Drive, or AWS, etc., etc. They can ask you what type, what's the type of cloud model is this? You have to answer this way. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let me discuss second type of scenario based questions. Actually they're preferring to ask scenario based questions. If you are preparing for Capgemini as well, they're asking cloud computing questions from scenario based, the same type of questions they will ask. That is, you know that there are three types of cloud models: public, private, and hybrid cloud, right? If the question is, the questions they have asked earlier, that is, if you are a cloud manager at a government office, cloud manager at a government office, you are handling very documents secure documents. This is the keyword you have to fetch. You are handling very secure documents, and these need to be prevented from the external interference. Now, what cloud model you will use? Public, private, or hybrid? The correct answer will obviously will be private in that case. But If there is a scenario provided to you where private and public both can be used, in that case you can prefer to go with hybrid cloud. Okay, let's say a library where private and public both can be applicable. That means hybrid cloud you can implement there. In case of public cloud, let's say any resources you can fetch. Okay, any resources available which can be fetchable for anyone. Okay, in that case public cloud can be the correct answer. So please go through the scenario based questions from the cloud models, cloud questions, cloud computing questions. You will get selected, I think, I hope, hopefully. Okay, guys, if you have any more queries then please post down. I'll try to answer these. So Saitsek is asking, can you provide previous year's coding questions? Guys, we have already provided all the questions. If you have less time, very less time, then please refer the prime materials available at topmate.is/techno_uf. We have already uploaded those questions. So what I'll suggest you to go through the bundle of questions you can get. Accenture, Cognizant, TCS, they're asking, they're going to hire within very few days. So in very lesser prices, you are getting all of these. Please get this. It will be helpful for you only. Still, if you want to go with the free resources, then please go through the playlist of Cognizant at Techno UF channel. It will be helpful for you because we have already been uploading the questions of every day's questions, right? So please go through those. It will help you to guess at least the questions, right? So now the question is, anyone share cluster one coding questions? Guys, Sweta, we have already been uploading the questions, right? So please watch the playlist of Cognizant at Techno UF channel. You'll get to know about the questions, right? And if you are seeing any questions from cluster 2 and cluster 3, please also practice those because same questions can be asked for your cluster as well. Okay, Reckless is asking, Satyabrat, can you tell me about what two coding questions you got? Okay, what coding questions asked to you? Okay, Satyabrata Panda is telling, I was on string, you were given a string and a number n representing the max number of vowels allowed. You have to return the max number of substring that have less than or equal to the n. Okay, that's a very helpful. Satyabrat, thank you for sharing this. Okay, guys, yeah, please help each other. But we are going to close the live sessions. If you still have any queries, then please let me know in the comment section first. If you are writing a very big queries, then please just comment that I'm writing queries. Okay. Okay, you had your technical interviews for Cognizant, but they could not complete all the students' interviews. They said they will reschedule. Or will they really do that? Okay, yeah, obviously they will do that. Okay, Cognizant is a very reputed company. They will not lose the reputation. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, so thank you all guys for joining. If you have any more queries, then please comment down fast. I'll try to comment. I'll try to answer all of these. Okay. Okay. I hope there is no queries. So thank you for joining, guys. We are closing.